Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Tigers TV. Today we have for you Tigers Korfball Club versus Beck Korfball Club in the England Premier League. Tigers starting off in the offense. Liv Harcourt going to drop the ball early there. Ref going to award that straight over to Beck. Sarah Rocha picking that one up for the return. Beck now on the offensive. Andy Hall dropping in the feed early to Ho Yi Knaus. But Chris West with a great leap up to stop that Beck offense in its tracks. Jenny Adams farms it out. Oscar Edwards in the feed. Josh Dawes not happy that that one has got taking a bit of a knock on the way through. Oscar Edwards again playing that all-important feed role. Liv able to scoop up the rebound. But Ben King, current England senior captain, able to scoop that one up to safety. Andy Hall off the back. Again, Beck playing this 2-2. Boys near the post, girls out long. Great pick up there from Tom Northfield, reading the play with the intercept. Jenny Adams on the outside, off to Josh Dawes. Gets the run round Amy Swain. Puts the shot up, penalty awarded, but it's good. Tigers going to score the first goal of the game, putting them 1-0 in the lead. Dav Patel, only ever played for Beck. Off the back, Ho Yi Knaus takes the shot. Not going to find anything. Dav again out the front. Knaus waiting for something. Not really going to find it. Boys taking a bit of time to work themselves out. Dav taking that strong rebounding position. He's going to stick further out. Drops Northfield. Has the one-handed finish. Doesn't quite find what he's looking for. Again, we've seen the elusive one-handed finish does seem to be the bane of our England Premier League for korfballers. Jenny Adams able to pick up that stray ball. With Harcourt able to rescue that one. Jenny Adams from range. Kieran Hicks able to scoop that one up. Hicks and King working well together so far. Hoping to see great things from this pair later on. Kenzie Baldock all the way over. Dav Patel takes the bump from Tom Northfield, awarding the free pass. Andy Hall's going to step up to the line to take that one. Chris West just repositioning slightly. Encroachment from Tom Northfield. Second attempt, Chris repositions again. Great pressure there from Chris West. Really putting the pressure. Dav had the attempt off the rebound, but again, Tom Northfield just a little bit too keen to get involved. Now this is an easy opportunity. Should be a goal here for Beck. Player of Dav Patel's caliber. Easily able to sink that one. Not going to be a problem. Beck going to equalise 1-1. Francis Willerton off the back, looking for Tom Northfield. Finds him. Chris just going to be able to hustle in time. Pick that loose ball up. Finds the feed. Francis Willerton with a clean runner. It goes in. Tigers 2-1 in the lead. Very nice work we've seen so far off those feeds into the runners. Neither the stationary or the moving finish. Amy Swain out long. Sarah Rocha puts one up. Bounces off the back. Hicks able to pick it up. Ben King now. Recycling that ball. Getting it out front. Hicks again there for the strong feed. Back out the front. Sarah Rocha able to save it. Moving block comes in. Amy Swain unfortunately not able to find anything. King. Back and forth. Again, Hicks playing so well under the post so far. These guys are doing phenomenally. And Sarah Rocha able to sink it. Beck relying on the workhorses in Ben King and Kieran Hicks to do the heavy lifting. Let the girls have an opportunity to shoot. It does seem to be working out for them fantastically well so far. Jenny Adams almost with the chance. Doesn't quite find the finish. And Ben King, once again, able to secure that ball for Beck. Long ball off the back. Andy Hall with a great drop off on the fake. Sees the potential switch. Dav Patel back for him. And Andy Hall to finish up. What a great series of 1-2s there. Great fake to drop the defender. Sees the danger in the switch. Gets it back. Has all the time in the world. And finishes on the shot. Shot from range from Harcourt. Pushing in the back. Josh and Kieran just sorting them out between themselves. They seem to be fine. They're looking for something. Unfortunate there. Just passing to the wrong set of hands. Dav once again farming it out. Andy Hall from range. And Chris is going to be able to hustle in, get the ball. Put Tigers back on offense. 3-2 right now in favour of Beck. Oscar Edwards for the drop off the 180 on the feed. Very well defended by Ben King there. You're going to have to wake up slightly earlier than that to beat out the England captain. Pav Patel. Andy Hall with a great hustle to get the switch. Hoyuk now for the step back. Going to sink that one. 2-4. Beck on form today, coming out strong to start with. Tigers just taking it slow, looking to maintain possession here. Not throw away the ball on pointless one-shot attacks. Chris West looking for something. Tom Northfield's a little bit caught unaware there. Didn't really know what was coming. Francis Wilson puts up a nice long shot. Great hustle there from Tom Northfield. The work rate is just almost unparalleled really on the court. But Andy Hall with a great intercept there. Stepping into that one. Easily out. Over onto the offense again for Beck. Kieran Hicks with a great little step back. Bounces out the other side. Running the block. Amy Swain for the feed. Hicks for the step back again. Doesn't quite find it. Ben King again. The one-handed finishes with 0 for 2 so far on our one-handed shot counter. If you're playing along at home. Again, that post stuck in early. Ben King from range. Hicks for the step back off the drop-off. And Oscar is going to be able to get there in time. Andy Hall comes flying in over the line, though, on the ball out from Jenny Adams. Tigers going to be able to get a nice, easy reset here. Able to work the ball in without too much difficulty. Tom Northfield with a fantastic leap. Lucy Northfield for the pass back and the finish. 3-4. Timeout called in favour of Beck. And we're back after that quick timeout there. That's one timeout used from Beck. Back into the action. Goal just scored for Tigers. Beck on offense. Kieran Hicks putting in the feed. Tara Rocha, a nice little step back from range. Finds the rebound as well. Ben King finds the inside. Finds the inside lane of Oscar Edwards, who takes a tumble. Nothing too serious. Almost again. I think that's 0 for 3 now in terms of one-handers. Tom Northfield finds the space. Isn't quite able to use it as effectively as he would have liked. Another good attempt from Tigers. There's the pass back. Hicks to King. And King almost had the finish. So close. Very well played to both of them. That's a lovely little setup. Unfortunately, the execute didn't quite come through. Chris scoops it all the way up from the floor, but Andy Hall able to pick up the loose ball. Great rotation out the front. Rocha able to put the shot up. Doesn't quite find anything. Swain to Rocha. Again. Oh, the over the head, over the shoulder pass from Kieran Hicks. I don't think Sarah Rocha was quite expecting that. Unfortunately there, Beck weren't quite able to use that as well as they would have liked. But not to worry, they've got another opportunity coming back down the court. So great turn away from Ben King. Putting shots on from range, 3-5 in favour of Beck. That's going to become a real issue if Oscar Edwards isn't able to contain him later on. That danger from so far out. They can't afford to commit their defence that far out, lest they run the risk of being run around. We've seen so far that Beck can be speedy operators. Liv Harcourt too busy yelling at her teammates. Unfortunately doesn't manage to pick up the ball. But Lucy Northfield, a great intercept there. Put Tigers back in the driving seat. Josh looking for something. Almost sells the fake. Oscar. Jenny for the feed. The step away. Josh looking for something. Jenny Adams puts the shot up. 2 Tigers rebounders. And the ball is still going to get picked up by Ben King. A testament to the man's experience and ability. Oyee Knaus sticks the feed in. Andy Hall for the drop-off from long. Dav Patel running the block. We've seen him make the same play several times. Andy Hall comes in. The switch is there from Tom Northfield. The 1-2 in the air. The blam from Chris West. What an exciting play. But still Andy Hall has the shot. Chris West unfortunately just contacted him on the follow through. What a great play there. The alley-oop pass from Dav Patel there. Straight back to Andy Hall. Chris making sure he doesn't contact on the free pass. Kenzie Baldock under the post, isn't quite able to finish. And Tigers finally have some respite. Able to swing that ball into the offense. Oscar has the shot. Puts it on, it looks good. Doesn't quite find anything. Josh has the attempt. Liv, great rebounding there from Harcourt. Plenty of time on the shot clock still. Jenny Adams again with the runner. Clean. Nothing gone awry there. Unfortunately, just wasn't quite able to find it. Andy Hall sticks the feed in. Beck loving this 2-2 so far. Really working out well for them. Hoyeknaus trying to find something to run around. Farms it out to Baldock. And Baldock is going to find the secure. 3-6 now in favour of Beck. Tigers maybe starting to feel the pressure just a little bit. Edwards just taking a bit of a stumble. The block comes out. Almost working. Free pass awarded. Timeout for Tigers. Free pass. We'll be back in just a moment. There we go. Josh Dawes taking the free pass. Giving Kieran Higgs the run around. That's just a missed opportunity. Unfortunately, a sloppy pass on the return is going to give Beck the safety they need to be able to get back on the offense. Again, this crisscross out the front seems to be working very well so far for Beck, giving them plenty of opportunity, creating space off the foot of Hoyeknaus, unfortunately. Josh Dawes to Adams, to Edwards, to Adams again. Harcourt out the front. Not going to think about shooting that just yet. 15 on the clock. Shot gets put up. And Josh is there for a great rebound. Jenny Adams puts the shot up. Doesn't quite find it. Very close attempt. Oscar Edwards finds the pass off 1 foot. Edwards and Harcourt just having a bit of a collision there. And Hicks is able to scoop that one up. Farm it out. Get it reset. Recycled. Kenzie Baldock providing that feed. Fortunately, wasn't quite able to find Hoyeknaus in time before Francis Willerton switched on. Dav Patel and Andy Hall working together off the back. Kenzie Baldock for a smooth drop-off. 3-7 now for Beck. The lead is growing. Tigers have a fair amount of catching up to do right now. Francis Willerton looking for the runner. Doesn't quite find it. Tom Northfield from range. Drops short. And Kenzie Baldock able to secure that one. Rolled across the line there. And Beck in the driver's seat. Ben King having another try from that range. Josh got to that one first. Hicks, unfortunately, a little bit too slow. Tigers reset. Flying pass there from Tom Northfield. Behind the back off the back line there from Chris to try and save it, but he was a little bit too far out. Oh, Beck are just looking so clean right now with these aerial passes. Very nice to see. Roger from range. Has a go. Hits the rim. Resets the clock. Hicks now off the back. But Oscar Edwards is going to find the drop down. Tigers again. Trying to look dangerous. Francis Willerton with a great run of the switch. There's just enough pressure from Kenzie Baldock there to deter the shot from Willerton. Unfortunately, no secure for Tigers. That's another one. Nicely done there by Amy Swain. 3-8. Tigers now 5-goal deficit. Not insurmountable, but definitely going to be a challenge for them against this Beck team playing so well. This Beck side, rather. Some of these guys on Beck have been playing all the way since Dav, obviously not playing for any other clubs. So, oh, great switch there from Harcourt to block the shot. Great pressure coming out from Tigers. Oscar Edwards manages to steal that one away. Tigers looking slightly cleaner right now. But as we were saying, some members of the Beck squad have been playing right the way since juniors. So clearly, team chemistry going to be a strong point for them. Kenzie and Kieran, both new additions to the Beck roster from Kingfishers. As Tom Northfield goes searching in the cupboard for the ball. Willerton back to Northfield. Northfield for the feed, for the switch onto West. It's looking so clean, but Patel was there, ready and waiting, expecting the play. That's great game sense coming out from him. King sticks the feed in. Amy Swain has the chance. Hicks is going to find that without too much difficulty. Again, Edwards and Dawes here, just making sure they're not overcommitting too much. They know if they give these Titans the chance, they will absolutely capitalise. They're making sure to play rather more conservatively than they perhaps would in other circumstances. Beck still on the offense. And that's a great shot there from Kieran Hicks. Kicking the score up to 3-9. Still in favour of Beck. Tigers having a bit of a rough start so far. Liv puts the shot up, and that's a nice shot from Liv Harcourt. 4-9. Tigers are starting to claw their way back. Slowly but surely. Patel completely unmarked. Hall able to scoop up the feed. Great defensive pressure from Willerton to block out the shot from Knaus. But Dav Patel is an absolute machine from range. 4-4 in favour of Beck still. Tigers on the offence. Francis Willerton looking for something. Andy Hall, the wrong side of Tom Northfield there, giving away the free pass. An opportunity perhaps for Tigers to start getting themselves back into this game. Chris West dropping away long. Could be looking for the drop-off. Dav's aware. But the rotator's a bit too late. Andy Hall goes to ground. Tom Northfield not particularly happy with that. Ball given away over to Beck once more. Yeah, on the offense. Again, Kieran Hicks sticking that feed in. Amy Swain flying on through. Another goal for Beck. 4-11 now. Lucy Northfield putting the ball up. Not quite able to find the bucket. Northfield steps back. Going wide. Francis Willerton from under the post. Again, Willerton performing well so far from close up. 5-11 now. Only a 6-goal deficit at the moment. Howie Knaus out front. Looking for the runner on through. Switch is there. Lucy Northfield able to get that one in. Ref has called nothing, rather. All clean. Kieran Hicks well in there for the intercept. Ben King out to Dav Patel. Andy Hall off the back, looking to shoot straight away. Tom is getting quite into it there. What's the restart? Like it's going to be a Beck restart. Ball just being recycled a little bit, rotated round. Oh, you can house under the post. Kenzie ball up, looking for the opportunity, looking for the inside on the post. Not going to find it. Patel for the cross. Step back, doesn't find anything. Follows it for the runner. The switch is so clean. And Andy Hall with the flawless shot to finish up that little play. 5-12 now. Tigers ball. This offensive division does seem to be struggling ever so slightly for Tigers. Josh with a great leap up. Harcourt looking for an option. Just not quite finding their groove right now. Okay, the pressure is on with their all-star opponents here in the form of Beck. Andy Hall off the back. Kenzie ball at the post. Does take a bit of a knock. Is going to be just about put back in place. Chris West able to scoop up the rebound and work it on out. Oscar Edwards looking for someone. Kieran Hicks with the intercept. It's a good attempt. Doesn't quite stick anything solid. Just gets the disruption on the play. Kenny Adams out front. Goes for the shot. Looks nice. Isn't quite there. Josh for the one-handed skyhook. And is going to tip it over to Ben King. Lovely looking shot. Sadly doesn't fall in. 0 for 4 today, I think, on our one-handers. Kenzie Baldock out the front. Doesn't find anything. Ball gets recycled. Out to Dav Patel. Nothing going to be found there. And Chris West, Tom Northfield, working it out without too much of a fuss. Great over ball there from Oscar Edwards. Oh, Liv Harker with the ringer. Rolls around the inside of the hoop and then just flops out the other side. Unfortunate there. Not able to find the shot. The fake. Chris isn't getting full for that one a second time. The shot from Dav is almost there. There is a mighty tussle going on out at the front of the bucket as the boys are getting well into that rebounding. Eventually, Tiger's going to come out on top there. Oscar Edwards able to drop Ben King. He almost had the opportunity, but Kieran Hicks is going to spot that one out, block out the Tigers' offense. That was so close. They almost had the chance for a runner, but the recovery was phenomenal there from Beck to get back into that. Dav for the step back, manages to score it. 5-13. Tigers dropping further behind. Beck still putting on a fantastic performance for us today. Willerton looking for the over ball, finds it. Northfield unfortunately doesn't quite have the control he's looking for. And that was going to be nicely worked out there by Beck. Again, sticking that feed in the 2-2. Using both girls. Swinging from one to the other. Very smooth transitions here from Beck. Oh, the tap in the air from Ben King. Off to Kieran Hicks is fantastic. Running the block. Almost had the drop. Sarah Rocha able to pick that one up. Another shot from Hicks. Ref's just checking up. Looks like Rocha may have taken a bit of a hit to the head. Just checking to see that everything's okay. Maybe a Beck restart. Just checking. We've got the vocal okay from Sarah there. Might see a sub if that deteriorates. Great pressure there from Oscar Edwards. Try and quiet down Ben King. Hopefully Sarah is going to be okay. All over the top, but Dav, the looming presence that he is, able to secure that one nicely with a nice little leap. The quick turnaround there from Ben King. Just a shot up. Amy Swain out the front. Ben King trying to get the runner. That's great defensive pressure from Oscar Edwards. Absolutely not letting Ben King have the run of it. Amy Swain out front. Has the chance. Ben King for the step back. But Oscar Edwards finally, all that hard work paying off there with the defended call. Really lovely work from him so far. Lucy Northfield steps back. Chris West able to grab that rebound. Still Tigers ball. Turnaround blocked off there by Kenzie Baldock. Tigers ball bounced off Dav's foot there. Chris West trying to pop out the front. Doesn't quite work. Wallerton with a great pickup. Northfield again putting up these shots from long. Chris West starts playing the wrong game. It's a bit of footy now. Dav Patel easily able to send that one flying down to the other end. So Rocha doesn't quite find the feed, but Ben King has it covered under the post. Again. The 2-2 round the back. Ducks under defending arms of Liv Harcourt. Fantastic goal there by Amy Swain. Really lovely play. Bringing it up to 14-5 in favour of Beck. Chris trying to get something going, running the block. Knaus putting on some good defensive pressure. Great prediction there from Amy Baldock. Unfortunately, doesn't get to keep the Kenzie Baldock. Sorry, Oh, a fantastic 1-2. Almost for Tigers. But Andy Hall, standing strong, grabs the intercept. Seen a couple from him so far this game. Looking for some more, perhaps. Again, girls running the switch. That crisscross out the front. Plenty of space for Amy Swain. Sinks another one. 5-15 now. We're approaching triple the score for Beck that we have for Tigers. Zara thought she had the arm on it, but ref is going to award the free pass there. As Josh Dawes steps up to take this one for Tigers. Kieran Hicks. Smart positioning there. Blocks off all the available options, just about. Unfortunately, Jenny Adams didn't have the time to react. Kieran Hicks, again. The man just seems to be everywhere on the court at once. Really lovely work from him today. Patel trying to offload. Finds it in Baldock. Ball's looking for the option. Doesn't quite find it. Finds the shot clock reset. That isn't going to be good enough. Oscar Edwards to receive. Josh Dawes putting the feed in. Jenny Adams, we've already seen her get a runner. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get a repeat. And Ben King working it all the way out. As Beck continue their lead. That's the 5th one-handed shot we've seen miss. But Andy Hall's going to make good on the follow-up. We'll excuse the poor finish on the one-hander because we had a fantastic goal to follow it up. So Rocha able to find that one. Oyukan's looking for something. Kenzie Baldock off the back, trying to get these 1-2 plays here. Found the feed. Andy Hall had the space, didn't want to use it. Great rotation away there by Dav Patel. Gets the block. Chris has gone to his knees. And that is some sportsmanship right there. We've stopped the play. Dav had the opportunity. Ref's just calling for a quick floor wipe. Chris seems to be all right. Hopefully he'll be fine. We may see a sub. But that's fantastic sportsmanship there from Beck. Stopping while they were ahead. Lovely stuff. That's what korfball's all about. Honour and integrity. Ref's just called something. Just, I think, perhaps resetting the shot clock there. There seemed to be a bit of a disparity since before the incident and after. But everyone seems to be back up and running. 2 lovely shots from the Beck boys. Nothing going to land. 16-5. Beck still powering on in the lead. And Ben King with the read. The preemptive block. Very nicely done from him. All the way over. Ball long. Andrew Hall. Almost gets caught out on that one. That's going to get Tigers ball awarded. Great hustle there from Woolerton. Harkle to receive. Out to Adams. Hicks has been able to keep Josh Dawes fairly quiet this game. As Beck are powering on in the lead. Oyukan's almost had the turnaround on Woolerton. But Francis Woolerton with some lovely defensive reads. Penalty awarded. The 6th one-hander missed. Dav Patel has the chance, though, to make up for it. He scored 1 for 1 so far on his pens. Can he make it 2 for 2? He is going to be able to keep that 100% alive. 17-5 in favour of Beck. Tom Northfield almost had the breakaway play as he knocks the post ever so slightly. But Andy Hall with a great follow on him. Able to get the defended called. So Roger. Kieran Hicks in the feed again. Amy Swain out front. She likes to take those long shots. Plenty of space. That's 6 to 8 metre range. Great switch away. Sarah Rocha able to sink another one. 25-18. Every single one of the Beck team is firing on all cylinders right now. Andy Hall, another fantastic intercept from him. As Beck are just running away with the lead. Amy Swain fakes the shot once. Going to put it up. Goes a bit short. And Josh Dawes going to get that rebound. Lovely stuff from him. Kieran Hicks giving him a pat on the back for that one. Great camaraderie all round. Penalty? Nope. No penalty. That's going to be half-time. Score at half-time. 18-5. Going to be setting back up. As I believe we have had a substitution. Heather Ikwamisi now on the field. For Beck, we'll see if we've had any other substitutions. Sarah Rocha being subbed off there for Heather. There's the one-handed finish, 0 for 7. We've seen Joe Bedford come on as well. So we have had a bit of a roster shuffle for Beck. Blake Palfreyman, another substitution, making a good impression. Kieran Hicks being subbed off there for Joe Bedford. Heather Ikwamisi coming through, has the chance. The switch is good. Great pressure from Tigers to block that one off. Shot goes up from Ben King. Heather sinks the first one. One shot taken, one shot scored. 100% shooting so far from Heather Ikwamisi. Jenny Adams looking for something out front. Oscar Edwards steps forward for the feed. Jenny Adams has the chance. Joe Bedford putting the pressure on Josh Dawes there. Oscar Edwards again stepping up for that feed. They need a shot to reset this clock. Pretty sharpish. There's the reset. But Joe Bedford able to get there in time. Out to King. It's out to pick up. There's the switch. Great play. Blake unfortunately unable to react fast enough. Dav Patel from range. Blake with the one-handed finish. No, 0 for 8. The return almost, but not quite. So many chances. We could be looking at a very different scoreline right now if we'd seen some of those shots being made. And that's a lovely finish there by Kenzie Baldock. Also seen Joanne Wilson come on for Hoyuk Mouse. Joanne Wilson, another Beck original, coming all the way up through their junior team into their senior team. Another long-standing member. Joe Bedford able to get the better of Josh Dawes on that one. A little bit confused there. Josh. Here comes Blake for the feed. Again, Beck playing this so well. Joanne Wilson had the chance, was defended. Tigers going to flip it around pretty quickly. 20-5 in favour of Beck is our current scoreline. The fake from Josh Dawes is lovely, but unfortunately doesn't quite find the finish. Got the shot clock reset. Plenty of time to work with. Sends another one up. Oscar Edwards on the inside. 1 for 9. Finally, we're seeing the first one-handed shot go in. That's a lovely little finish there from Oscar Edwards to set the score up. 6-20. Tigers. Perhaps this could be the start of the return. Ben King, another one-handed miss. 1 for 10. Great pickup from Liv Harcourt. Francis Willerton with the chance for the runner. Tom Northfield went behind the back. I'm not sure anyone knew where that was going. Lucy Northfield for the step back. Drops down. Pretty shortish. Chris, not really best position to pick that one up. Plenty of Beck support on that collect. Ben King able to get that one out. Shot from Joe Bedford didn't quite find the mark. Amy Swain dropping the ball into the feed. Gets the shot back. The block again. These crisscrosses from Beck are so strong right now. Joe Bedford finds it from range. Far out there. 21-6. Beck are looking comprehensively in the lead right now. Tom Northfield almost able to save it, but not quite. Like Palfreyman being able to work that one out with the help of his team. Shot immediately put up there by Ben King. Gets the return on it as well. Joe Bedford has another chance. Oscar Edwards with the collect. Lovely stuff from him. Turning the corner with the one-handed save. Very nicely done. Tom Northfield going in every which direction. Manages to pick it up. Great hustle we've seen from him today. Unfortunately, it has been a little bit too physical from time to time. Giving away some free passes and penalties. But you have to admire the work rate. Defended. Great attempt from Lucy Northfield. Kenzie Baldock there. Well in advance. Heather Kwamisi setting up the feed into the switch for the shot from Amy Swain. Amy Swain not too happy with the miss on that one. But then again, Beck do have plenty of leeway to work with. Feeds there from Woolerton. Chris is looking for the shot really deep. Sending Lucy away for the return. Woolerton unable to quite control that one. Tigers still do have it though. Able to get the save. Lucy from almost at the edge of the court. Blake able to pick that one up nice and easy. And Joe Bedford turns it in. Banking out on the feed. Heather Ikwamesi for the runner. Drops it. Picks it up again. Regains control. Almost had it. Great recovery. Unfortunately didn't quite find the execute. Bedford picking up that strong position under the post. With the block run. Kwamesi launches another one. Oscar Edwards is going to finally pick up the stray ball there. Woolerton's in for the feed. Tom Northfield pushing through. Very, very eager to drop the shoulder there. Not going to have any of that in this sports hall. Heather Kwamesi, another great shot. Doesn't quite find the mark. And Jenny Adams is perfectly positioned to try and find that one. Lucy Northfield. That's another great attempt at a runner. Is not blocked off, but it doesn't quite find the mark. Tigers again getting much more active now compared to some of their slower plays earlier on. Heather Kwamesi with the pickup. Ben King with the fake, but Josh Dawes, fantastic read there. Excellent stuff from him to see that 1-2 incoming and block it off comprehensively. Lucy Northfield starting to shoot comprehensively short now. Maybe it's time to bring it in a little bit, not get too crazy with the distance. Heather Kwamesi for the runner. One-handed finish, 1 for 11. If you're still playing along at home. Tom Northfield looking for the over ball. Finds it. Francis Wellington for the pickup. The pass was so hard it rebounded out of Chris West's hands right onto the back of Joanne Wilson. Allowing her to get the pickup. Unfortunate there for Tigers. Still 6-21. Heather Kwamesi for another great finish. 2 for 12. Well, it's better than nothing. Starting to see those one-handers get slightly more refined. Still, though, it is clear which shot is the preferred one. Oscar Edwards on the outside. Passes to Jenny Adams. Liv Harker off the back. Looking for something. But Joe Bedford. All of Beck have just been really, really on it today with their ability to read the plays, get these intercepts, put themselves in awkward positions, and Blake Palfreyman able to sink another 23-6. Little bit of a hammering right now for Tigers. But as we have already mentioned, we have some fantastic caliber players on Beck. Timeout? Nope, no timeout called. But we heard someone on the sideline there. Still in play. Dav with the drop. Able to not quite find it. The one-handed finish. Blake Palfreyman going to bring our total to 3-13. 24-6 now. Chris West dropping off, looking for the feed. A little bit frustrated, I think. Some of their plays haven't been working as well as they would have liked. It's a great attempt. Oh, Northfield's taken a knock. Just checking that everyone's alright. Maybe an ankle. Ref's just going to check that. No hard reset, just a mark up. Oh, unfortunately there, Willerton just dropped the ball. Amy Swain out front again with the running block. Is just working so well. Oscar Edwards with a clean pickup though. Farms it out to Josh Dawes. Well, that is a great little read there from Joanne Wilson. Joe Bedford putting it out front with power, the 2-2. The switch under the post though, that's so clean. The fadeaway from Ben King is just looking gorgeous. 25-6 now in favour of Beck. Tom Northfield puts it from distance, gets the shot clock reset, but Joanne Wilson's there in position. Palfreman off to Patel. Ben King with a quick switch around, drops Edwards. Gets the switch off to Bedford. Oh, this series of 1-2s. Beck are just playing so cleanly. You can start to see why they're so far ahead. Their moves are just so efficient. Not a single movement wasted. It's all so clean and thorough. But Josh Dawes getting the read on that one. Dropping off to start with. Able to come back in. That's a bit of a unfortunate pass to make. Questionable, one might say. As Beck are able to get their hands on it. And Ben King able to put another one on the board. 20-goal lead right now for Beck. Is what we are looking at. Tigers trying to work something in. No travel called. Some interesting footwork there. And the rebound is going to be won out by Beck. No contest. It's another one sung for Blake Palfreman. Been putting some decent numbers on the board so far. 27-6. There is no way Tigers are going to be enjoying this at all. They are doing their best to their credit. Not letting their heads drop. Heather Ikwamisi, the great intercept. Tom Northfield's taking a tumble. Soft reset. No stoppage of play. Dav is going to be able to get that one, but Northfield to scoop it up. Oscar Edwards looking for it. Ben King out to Joe Bedford. And Beck once again find themselves in the attacking half. Dav Patel with a drop-off. Chris West with the pre-jump. It's far too early. Just poor timing. Sadly for him. Otherwise it would have been a very clean collect. Joanne Wilson out the front. Doesn't quite find anything. Chris West almost tripping over himself there. Get to the rebound. Is going to be won out by Blake Palfreman. Dav Patel with a very clean runner. Timeout called. 28-6 is our scoreline right now. Just had a half switch or a changeover of divisions. Lucy Northfield playing it back to Tom Northfield for the shot. Doesn't find anything. Doesn't get the clock reset. Chris West looking for the post. Finds it. Lucy Northfield again. From range. Just trying to hit those... hit the rim to get that reset. Tigers haven't had a huge amount of success today so far with their longer shots, perhaps. Heather Ikwamisi with the step back. Bounces off the front. Oscar was able to peel out and get that one. Northfield off to Woolerton. Tom Northfield looking for something, looking for the option, but Dav Patel with the pressure out front is so strong. Pushing through. Tom Northfield with the goal. Disallowed. Chris West perhaps being a bit too cheeky on the run through. Joe Bedford puts the shot up, bounces off short, and Josh Dawes is able to collect that one with relative ease. From Northfield trying to get in for the feed. I think NC Bulldog just took a ball to the face by accident. Just given the checkup by the ref, making sure everything's okay. Blake Palfreman puts another one up. Oh, sorry, Ben King. In the wrong division. Ben King stepping back. Beck restart. Josh just a bit too eager. Getting the bump. Amy Swain almost had the chance. But didn't quite finally execute. Francis Willerton fighting for the ball. Able to secure it. Tom Northfield, another heroic attempt to grab the rebound, but Blake Palfreman just got the better of him. Ben King again in that feeding position. Amy Swain looking for something. Looking for the runner, maybe Heather Okwamisi. Here she comes. The switch is there. Penalty awarded, though. Tigers not too happy about that. I'm just going to have to let it go. Joe Bedford steps up to take it for Beck. That's another one in the bucket. 29-6 now. Beck are storming way off in the distance. Lucy Northfield with a great feed. Joanne Wilson with 2 great blocks. Still Tigers retain possession. Lucy looking for an outlet. Finds it in Chris. Ball all the way over the top, but Joanne Wilson is watching that over ball like a hawk. And Dab Patel able to scoop it up and get it moving. Several shorter attacks now from Beck. A lot more one-shot wonders. There's less of that domination in the rebound that we did see earlier. Francis Willerton finally finds the goal for Tigers they've been searching for so long. 7-29. Subs being made. We'll see who that is in just a moment. Ross Thompson now on the field, replacing Rory Edwards there. Not Rory Edwards, Oscar Edwards, my apologies. Patel for the runner. He's in fast, but the switch is there. Blake Palfreman, great positioning. Able to free himself up for the pass out. 7-30. Beck advancing far off into the distance with this now. Josh, unfortunately, not quite able to get to that one. Joe Bedford going to take it on the outside. As Beck are just keeping it calm, keeping it collected, quite literally. Unfortunately, Blake Palfreman just off the back line there. Tigers ball. Opportunity to work it out. A little bit dangerous there. You saw Blake Palfreman coming back round for the intercept. Didn't quite get it. Ross Thompson looking for the options. Jenny Adams. Ross Thompson not from range. Going to drop it into the feed. Nice little fake move. Jenny Adams has the shot. Sinks it. There we go. Tigers finally managing to recover some small ground. Switchover occurs. 8-30. Substitution made again. All the way over. Joe Bedford doesn't quite find the time to shoot. That fastball. Finds it from range though. 31-8. Beck are just on form right now with their shooting. We'll try and see who that substitution was. No, we didn't have a sub maybe. Oh, we have had a sub. Alex there, number 25. Coming on for Francis Willerton. Ben King with the turnaround into the switch. The bump. That was a bit of a mess. Restart awarded. Nothing too grave. Heather Okwamisi out the front again. Didn't quite find the shot she was looking for. Northfields playing well off each other. Still not quite able to capitalise. Feed in there. Amy Swain out far. Ben King taking a tumble, getting back up. Steps back. Not even looking at the post, maybe. That's why it wasn't quite as on target as some of his other laser beams have been. Chris West just getting the assist there with the head. Great pick up there by Alex. In she goes. Defended. Unfortunately called. As Beck are still very much in the lead. Ben King, the switch back over to Joe Bedford. He wasn't quite expecting it. Still plenty of time. 15 on the shot clock. I don't think we've had a single shot clock violation this game. Both teams doing fantastically well to recycle the ball, reuse it, put the shots up, get the resets they need. Heather Okumisi with the one-hander. Ooh. 3 for 14, that must be. Ben King has another attempt. Keep getting the resets on the shot clock. That's all they really need. The 1-2s are looking strong. Heather Okumisi in the feed. Heather out to Joe with a long shot. Another shot clock reset. So much time. Ben King gets the rebound. Unfortunately, Jenny Adams didn't quite get the defended. Amy Swain puts another shot up. It bounces the reset. Finally, Ross Thompson puts a stop to the madness. Tigers end up with the ball. Lucy Northfield. Great lunge to receive that one. All the way over the back. Ref almost took a knock there. Luckily, that's all fine. Josh pre-jumping just a little bit. Joe Bedford able to wait out and pick that one up. Bouncing out the front. Josh Dawes with the hustle. We saw him start a little bit slow, but he's managed to pick up the pace in the late game. It's great to see. Shot comes up. No Tigers rebound. Completely uncontested there. Beck absolutely in the driver's seat right now with both feet on the accelerator. They are not stopping. Trying to pad that goal difference. Amy Swain gets the feed in. Block run. Joe Bedford shot up and sinks another one. 32-8. A total of 40 goals scored so far. With another, 11 missed from runners. Sorry, excuse me, from the one-handers. Football given to Tigers. We could have had another 11 goals. Just think of that if all those one-handed shots were scored. Josh looking for the switch. Ben King switched onto that though. Shot goes up from Blake Palfreyman again. Chris West, unfortunately, just not quite finding the positioning. 33-8. Beck are still looking to add to their shots. Liv Hardcore from deep. Jenny Adams for the pickup. Defended, called. That's a heartbreaker. Looked like she was almost on the inside there with an opportunity. Joanne Wilson and Kenzie Baldock working well, getting it sorted. Blake Palfreyman, another great step back from him. We've seen him score those. The switch, the crisscross out front. Again, Blake, third shot. Still hasn't managed to find anything. Finds the shot clock reset. That's what they're looking for. The pass back is a little bit too rapid there. We don't quite see that outside of free passes, really. Unfortunately, not going to go the way of Tigers. Joanne Wilson had the shot. Uncontested, didn't manage to capitalise. Blake Palfreyman with the one-handed runner. 5 for 15, it must be. Oh no, 4 for 15, rather. We haven't had that many. 34-8 now. Beck just playing phenomenally today. Tigers giving it their all. They've come up slightly short in the face of Beck. Chris has the chance. Very close. Play just slowed down a bit. Beck happy to run down the clock. Blake Paraframan, another great shot goes up from him. Ben King switched onto that rebound, able to secure that. Heather looking for the ball over the back, the drop off. Another one for Ben King. 35-8. From Northfield corner with the ball. But Blake Paraframan going to get there well in advance. Beck still with a commanding lead. I don't think we're going to see a huge change to that anytime soon. Tigers defense definitely starting to tire. Header from out front. Almost finds it. Ross Thompson with the pickup. Good clear from Josh there. Chris West looking for the options. Over the back to Alex. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just a drop ball, the stumble. That's going to get worked out. Another attempt from Ben King, sorry. Amy Swain out the front. Ben King in the feed. The switch on the girls. Heather for the runner. The switch again. Amy Swain from distance. Can't quite find it. The rebound is there from Ben King. Heather Ekwemisi farms it out. Amy Swain finds herself out front again. Joe Bedford has the chance. Doesn't find anything. Still plenty of time. 15 on the clock. Heather Ekwemisi puts another one up. The hook shot from Joe Bedford doesn't find anything. Ben King is able to get the reset, but finally Tigers able to stick that rebound in the form of Liv Harcourt. Secure that one. Nice overball there from Tom Northfield. Tigers still in control. Here comes Alex for the runner. The switch is there. Lucy Northfield freed up. Almost. Rolls off the front of the hoop. Blake Paraframan going to grab that rebound there. Joe Bedford going in quick for the runner. The switch is there. Great pressure from Ross Thompson. Beck still in control. Ben King with the feed. Oh! That does not sound good. Liv Harcourt taking a pretty hard tumble there. And we honestly see Frances Wilton sub back in here. That is unfortunate. Hopefully she is doing all right in the aftermath. As Willerton's back on the court. Jenny Adams putting on the pressure. Ekwemisi moving all over the place. Great agility coming out from the Beck players here, but unfortunately not quite able to find the finish. Blake Paraframan managed to just put himself in front of all the passing lines, doing fantastic able to block off these shots. Heather Ekwemisi fakes out the runner. Ben King with the heads-up play, farm it out to Amy Swain. Had the opportunity. That's just unfortunate. Miscommunication from Beck there. Still 35-8. Oh. Starting to just stumble a bit. Players are starting to fatigue as we hit kind of the final stages of the game. Shots up from Bedford. Hits the rim. Heather Ekwemisi takes the feed. Bedford for the drop. Trying to find something. The pass is a little bit too airy. That's just going to get left behind. Oscar Edwards for the feed. Lucy Northfield with a shot out front. Doesn't find anything. Two members of Tigers go for the same ball. The double commit. Still works out. Still found it. Tom Northfield for the great runner. Oh, the switch. Dav Patel had all the angles covered. Fantastic defensive work from him. Beck still doing so well. Josh Dawes almost had it covered, but free pass awarded nonetheless. Heather Ekwemisi going to take. Encroachment there from Jenny Adams. Just a little bit too keen there. Jumping the gun ever so slightly. Very clean take. Ben King on the rebound. Doesn't find it. Shot clock reset. But no goal. Not, of course, that Beck really needs another one. they'd be more than happy to have it, I'm sure. He's there from Ikwamisi. That's a shot from range from Joe Bedford. Beck performing fantastically well from further out. Seems to be up close more than anything else. As well, they've struggled slightly in this matchup. Right under the post. Great dive from Ross Thompson, but the hand from Joe Bedford to block the ball. Unfortunately, the foot of Ben King there. Just slowing that one down ever so slightly. Looking like that's game. Heather Ikwamisi with the block. Ref's going for the watch. Looks like that's going to be the full-time whistle. Final score of 36-8 in favour of Bec Corporal Club versus Tigers. Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. I've been your host, Alex Carmichael. Thanks to Jerem Dawes for doing the film work, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.